I don't even have a fucking picture here. What's this? No. Me. I haven't done this shit since the draft. Jesus. Alright. Get this bitch out of here. How the fuck? Yo, I don't know what to do. Let's get this out of here. Yes. Alright, this is gonna be a while. Hold on. Sign in to chat. I don't care about actually chatting. I just want to see the shit. Uh-oh. Can we load here? Is that possible? This is not looking good. This shit is scuffed. New. What is this? I want new text. How do I just add new fucking, like... The fuck? What's going on, Divinity? I'm sorry this is a fucking black screen, but what the fuck? Maybe. Potentially. I have no clue. What the fuck's this? Nope. What's this? Oh. Like, what the hell is going on? How do I just add a new photo? Let me just change this one. Fuck, which one's this? This the right one? Yeah, sure, good enough. Let me grab it. Like, none of my shit's popping up when I right click or whatever. What the hell? Like, there's no pop-ups. Nope. I don't know where the hell it went. Okay, there we go. It's gonna work now. Nice. Oh, there we go. Guess that's popping up. Okay, thank you. Transform. Where's it? Fit the screen. There you go.
Eastern standings now, gentlemen. The Cavaliers, they now have a 5-game lead for that top spot in the conference. The Bucks, though, they've dropped to 5th after losing 5 of their last 7 games. A big reason why Milwaukee's defense has struggled during this rough patch. They're the 4th worst in defensive efficiency in these games. The past 7 games, rather. And that has not been, that's a far cry from what we expect from Milwaukee, particularly when they were winning championships. But they did
Is there a trade deadline tracker at all?
that the Bucks trading NBA champ Chris Middleton to the Wizards, getting Kyle Kuzma back in this deal here. Again, this is what our Shams Charania reported here. Brian, are the Bucks done? What do they believe Kuz brings to this team?
Well, the Bucks just made another move to clear an open roster spot. Trade weekend deal with Spurs earlier today, but that was just, I think, for buyout purposes. Kuzma's having a miserable shooting season.
Yeah, he sucks.
But I really I like this trade, and I make this could be used against me. A year ago,
You keep saying that.
Trying to get you. Nobody's out to get you in the corner low.
I'm wounded.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm trying to figure out a trade tracker here.
Deal for Kyle Kuzma with the Mavericks for 2 first-round picks. Okay, and then he vetoed the trade, even though he didn't have a trade veto,
Which is still puzzling.
Which is another story for another day. The point is, the Bucks got him for much cheaper than that, and I think there's value there because I think Kyle Kuzma might have been undervalued based on this season where he's just been awful for an awful team. I think as an athlete who plays alongside Giannis, who plays hard every day, Milwaukee can use this bounce.
It's browser, right? Yeah.
Changing the course of the history of these two tournaments, but it's a nice pickup.
It doesn't do enough to
Boom.
top 3.
How much time we got left?
Jump in, but Boston,
Oh,
New York,
we got like 40 minutes.
seem like they got a pretty good hold on that. I do think in the series, you always look at who the best player in the series is. And that's Giannis, right? I mean, who's better than him in the East in the series? That's a question, right?
Can I, like...
Even the great teams
Is there a way to get an interact?
He's
There we
going to
go.
give you his 42 minutes if he stays healthy. He's got to stay healthy. And Lillard is going to give you 40. So not points, but minutes. And so you look at this Milwaukee team and you go, okay, in a series against any of these teams, they got a shot. Because I think they got the best player in the
What do I
series.
do?
Even against teams
Fuck, I forgot it is. Alt? Oh, there we go.
I disagree with you. He's not the best player in the series. He is the best player in the series. Okay, that's all I was saying. Listen. Hold on, Bob. Keep it cool.
You're not disagreeing that he's the best player in the series. You're saying you disagree with
I wonder where the best spot to put this is.
Here's the thing.
Fuck it, we'll throw it up here.
Milwaukee Bucks just had a Beyonce moment. This was a serious upgrade in getting Kyle Kuzma. He definitely could be a third option on the championship team. I believe he will be their third option. Let's not look. Forget what happened with the Washington. Yeah, we gotta throw that out. Yeah, we got his shoot percentage at Washington. Yeah, we gotta throw that out. Think about hold on. We gotta throw that out.
Golden State is the only realistic landing spot for Vucevic. Yeah, no shit. We all knew that. Oh, let me change the mic. Probably sounds so retarded. Is that better? Oh fuck, man, I'm way too loud. Hold on. Drop this. Boom. A little more. Boom. 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 Good enough.
I would perk. There's still a championship roster here. Like, you still got Giannis, you still got the big guy down, you still got Lopez in there. You bring game time in.
Damn.
But what I will say is to you,
Who's my favorite NBA team? The Raptors.
in a while. Every game matters now.
Big Raptors fan. Let me turn this down a little bit.
Every single night,
We traded Davion Mitchell earlier today. I don't know why. Can I interact and show the deal here? Is that possible? Oh. Fuck it. Do all this. So I go all the way up here. Interact. Sit down here. Why the hell can't I interact? What's this button do? Oh, I guess I'll never know. Let me refresh it. Interact. Go all the way down here. Where the hell is it? Yeah, Davion Mitchell for PJ Tucker. Let me just do this. I don't know why the hell we made this trade. It makes no sense. Other than, I guess, Jamal Shed, who's basically what Davion Mitchell is, but younger and extended for a few more years. Like, don't move that. We got so much shit on this fucking stream. There you go. Yeah, we traded him for nothing. Raptors for much. Yep, same for me, man. I'm a Habs fan. Fucking brutal. What's this breaking news?
The Los Angeles Clippers are Shamsharani reporting.
They're trading Terrence Mann.
To the Hawks for Bogdan Bogdanovic, 3 second-round.
They finally trade Terrence Mann. Thank God.
Reporting. Oh, we're inching towards the trade deadline and things are getting.
I don't watch MLB or NFL. It's hard to watch baseball. That shit. I'm sorry. That shit's boring. Is it updated yet? Yo, update this shit. What the fuck? So they trade Terrence Mann.
Being a dad.
Let's see. Terrence Mann, Bones Highland for Bogey and 3 second-round picks. They traded second-round picks. What the hell? What the fuck? Why would they trade picks for... What the fuck? Why would they trade picks? That's what doesn't make sense to me. Why the hell would they trade picks for fucking Terrence Mann and... What the fuck? That makes no sense. Is it up? Yo, ESPN, can you please update it? Like, I might have to go to damn... Sportsnet. Like, your own dude did the trade already. Please. Like, Terrence Mann still has 3 more years. after this? What the hell? Why would you trade for Terrence Mann sucks. Like, this dude is like 28 years old. What the fuck are the Hawks doing? You traded picks for what? Bones Hyland? I guess Bones Hyland is gonna get some backup minutes now. I don't know. Holy fuck, can they update this? Let me find out Sportsnet has it already. Nope. And let me get the Shams tweet on screen. What's this? Oh, trade details. Yeah, Trae Young's gone. He's not coming back. The Hawks are trading his ass. Unfortunately. I wonder, can I do this? Will this work? If I go to another browser, sure, just name it Shams. Yeah, it's gonna be all fucked up. Hold on. Boom, bam, bop. Let's see if this works. It's loading. Oh, I got a big sign up thing on the screen. That's cool. Get this. How do I get this shit off the screen? How do I get this bullshit off? I can't even scroll. Like, what the fuck? Whatever, let's just do I can't even see shit. This thing sucks. What the hell? What if I do login? I don't want to log in. I get off my fucking screen. There's no way to scroll. Yeah, this shit sucks. Yeah, get this shit off. Refresh. Oh, let's unmute. What's going on with KD?
He's still a bucket at age 36. His 26.9 points per game this season is the third most in NBA history by a player 36 or older, trailing only a pair of LeBron James seasons. As we inch towards
Squabble
the
up.
deadline here, though,
Fuck, that
the
Kendrick
is,
Lamar
what's
song
the
sucks.
best outcome for Kevin Durant here? Because there's been a little bit of a mess made, I think we can all say fairly, in Phoenix. All of you, I'd like
We'll
to
just
bring
go
in
to
someone
PC
we haven't
screen.
heard
Fuck
from
it.
yet. Perk,
Here we
your
go.
friend in mind.
This is the shit. Terrence Mann and Bones Hyland to the Hawks for bogey and 3 second-round picks. Fuck off. Get this off the screen.
I think right now for Kevin Durant,
I don't know why you'd want to trade picks to get
Kevin Durant knows what's best.
Terrence Mann and Bones Hyland. Why the hell? Hawks keep getting fleeced. Yep. Clippers getting much needed scoring, but what are the Hawks doing? 3 second round. Exactly. Terrence Mann stinks. He's making all this money for a shitter. And they just... what the hell, man? I don't even know what I was on. Me? Yep, there you go.
Bradley Beal would like to do, and I think that can cause some complications. Now, Bradley Beal can play well. I think when this team is healthy, we've seen the numbers with all three of them on the floor. They are a very, very good team, and they looked that way last year. So moving forward, I think that that's an important piece.
So they're trading...
How can they improve their roster?
Is this updated yet?
If they can't move off of Bradley Beal with that no trade.
So they're 1-10 without KD in the lineup this season. They're 24 and 10 sheet.
Yep, so that's on him, right, Perk?
No, we're not going down this road again.
I like the Cavs picking up DeAndre Hunter, though.
I just noticed that.
That's a solid pickup. So the Hawks traded, not traded for, but they traded Minnesota second this year. The Clippers Well, technically the Memphis Grizzlies pick next year protected 43-60. So basically fucking... They traded 2 second round. Why would you trade picks for Terrence Mann? That guy stinks.
Going to.
I want to hear from Bob.
Yeah, okay.
What's
Okay,
next?
I think what we got.
Captain Good Hair.
30 minutes and 30 seconds.
Yep.
What's best for Kevin Durant is he doesn't get traded in 30 minutes.
How did they fix that?
How do they fix it?
the
Okay,
locker
so
room
he
after
goes in
that?
there with the owner, with James Jones, Josh Brolin. He says, "Hey, look, okay, you tried to trade me. Let's just have an honest conversation.
Okay.
Thank you for listening to the places I didn't want to go. I appreciate that. But there's no secret you tried to move me. So I'm here. Let's finish the season. I love basketball. I want to win." And he's always loved basketball. He's always going to love basketball. At the end of the season, let's all sit down. So you don't.
Man, Richard Jefferson's got some crazy
I think I deserve that. He's done his part for Phoenix.
got some
for
crazy
and that's
facial
fine. If
animations.
it's not here, by the way, again, he never said I want to be traded. But if it's not here, let's figure out a place for me to go. And the last thing I'll say is, I want to see Kevin Durant compete.
This is the 4th trade deadline in a row which the Raptors have traded a first rounder to acquire a player about to hit free agency. Thaddeus Young. We trade a first to get off of Dragic's contract, though. Thaddeus Young, Jakob Poeltl, Kelly Olynyk, Brandon Ingram. Well, Kelly Olynyk, we got Ochai Agbaji as well. And what pick did we trade? We traded some shitty pick. It was like some horrible pick that was going to be... It was some shitty pick in last year's draft. And then, Ingram... Well, I don't know how that's even going to work.
So as much responsibility falls on that big three, you got to put the right pieces around them. Unfortunately, Kevin Durant is just a casualty of what's going on.
So what's our bench looking like? Hold on. Is this updated yet? Did they get the new trade? Yep, alright, perfect. Now let's refresh. Interact.
UD, you are so right, but this team is not. I thought this team would be better.
They got Cody Martin. They started making moves to put pieces around. At the end of the season, you think about the additions of Plumlee, Tyus Jones. They wouldn't address the they wouldn't address a lot of issues. And Bob, I get it. You keep going back to the front office part of it and saying they need to have a meeting. The meeting needs to be had in the locker room.
Yeah, like you traded picks and Bogey? Like, what the hell is this trade?
It was his fault, but it's another failure. This is a failed season. Here's the thing. I've been on so many teams with so many Hall of Famers. On the Celtics team, everybody would probably think that KG was the leader. He wasn't the leader. You know who the leader was? It was James Posey. So
James Posey.
What
the fuck?
Sorry. When I was with Oklahoma City Thunder, it wasn't KD, it wasn't Russ, it wasn't James. I was the one leading, along with Nick Collison. The same with UD. During those Heat days, he kept that locker room in check. Again, I'm just saying, you replace LeBron and KD, and you get LeBron, Bradley Beal, and Devin Booker, they wouldn't be sitting at 25.
My thing is, I agree, you guys played, and you've been in those locker rooms. I have not. I've been around it, but I've not been the player in the locker room. But it is the job of the organization.
Denver was another team that had serious interest in Terrence Mann. What the fuck? Denver? What the hell, man? I guess it's what the league has added with all the things to make it so there's more parity in the league. It's not just the same teams re-signing all their good players and all that, but I don't know. Terrence Mann's not good. He's overpaid, he stinks, he's old. I don't know why people think he's like 24. Dog, he's closer to 30 than he is 22.
Because it's like halfway through the season.
Bob, and I'm speculating here, even you, RJ.
What the fuck?
We know what a dysfunctional organization look like. We know an organization that doesn't have structure. And I'm not just talking about the locker room, I'm talking about overall. When I look at this organization, the first thing come to mind, it's a lot of talking behind people's backs. It's a lot of whispering. It's a lot of silent conversations. That's why you see this somewhat, people going their separate ways. You see Bradley Beal at times, he's not in the huddle, and I get it. But at the end of the day, it's an issue bigger than just Kevin Durant and the guys that's on the floor. A lot of things need to be addressed, and I love my guy, Champ. Yeah, that's my guy.
But when you got those kind of guys
put together a big three. You got to play for each other. You got to understand the expectations that come with a big three.
And you guys played with stars, and you guys both just said the leaders of those teams with stars were not the stars.
Yes.
Right? So that's my point. That's my point. I understand that.
But it has to be one of your hardest
Brian.
workers.
That's right. That's
One
fine.
of your hardest
But then
workers.
This
Go ahead.
is what people in the league say about the Suns. They are excellent at talent acquisition. They are not good at team building.
No, they suck.
And that's what's happened here.
Well, and that has
They
all
built
left
a
us
good
with
team,
having
made the
conversations I don't
finals,
think we would be having
and then they
if
fucking
Kevin
trade
Durant
that team
at
like
this
2
point.
years
Richard, last
later.
word on KD here.
Everyone, all the role players and
No,
stuff.
I think Kevin Durant, we know this, and all the guys that have played against LeBron and played with him, is that he knows that it doesn't matter win or lose, he gets all the credit or all the blame.
Yes,
And
yes.
Kevin Durant is in that space. So that's why when you see superstars want to change, because they know it doesn't matter about the front office. It doesn't matter. I'm going to get all of the credit or all of the blame.
24
And
minutes left in the
that
trade
does make
deadline.
Superstars kind of
I don't know who
position
that-
themselves, and I
but,
think
like,
this is a tough spot for Kevin Durant. Because
the-
regardless of what happens,
Michael Porter Jr.
or losing the first round,
trade
is all
talks, those have been shut down for a while now.
unfortunate the way that the game is played and the way, he gets finals MVPs.
I don't know who else.
But it all comes down
Ingram's
to
gone.
get the blame, so they're the ones that have to step up and either be the leaders or figure out a way to get to a situation where they feel
I have no clue.
It seems that short
Ingram's gone. Zion's not getting traded. There's some report about that. CJ McCollum, I mean, no one expected CJ McCollum to get traded. He stinks. Maybe if he's expiring.
We're only 25 minutes away from the trade deadline.
I have no clue.
58, 57.
Nurkic got traded. Yeah, because the fucking Hornets didn't have a big man. They traded Mark Williams. And they traded Nick Richards. Like, they traded both their bigs. Like, what the fuck are they doing in Charlotte? What are they doing? I guess your backcourt now is LaMelo, Connect, and then you got Brandon Miller, Miles Bridges, and Nurkic. Ew, that team stinks. Ew. The fuck?
Symptoms of IBS, so you can enjoy life.
No free promo around here, bitch.
It's time to try a line.
I'm gonna go grab a hoodie. It's cold down here. I'll be back.
Practice doesn't make perfect. Practice makes progress. Babel. Every step is a step in the right direction.
Hey, let go, Moose.
It's positive. We're gonna be parents. It's finally happening.
What? I'm gonna be a dad.
What's that do?
Being let go and I'm gonna be a dad.
Okay, I love you.
Oh, oops. When life gets complicated, simplify your finances. Download ClearScore for free now. ClearScore, best friend for your finances.
Became the director of his life, and Exotica, an extraordinary travel crafter, made it happen. Start planning the life you want to see flashing before your eyes at Exotica.com. Practice starts at 20. Let's get it. T-Mac.
Alright, anyone else get traded? Nope.
Screen bar releases trapped hairs, saving you virtually every hair in a single stroke. That's smooth. The best your game can get is Gillette Labs.
It's shaping up to be a beautiful day here. The water earlier. Jumped through the rough. An easy chip, and it's on the green. Now this is a must-make.
Manufacturers of asbestos products were sued for hiding the dangers of asbestos cancers.
Trust funds were set up to compensate people with mesothelioma.
Miskin Law helps Canadians access these funds.
And we're committed to getting justice for victims of mesothelioma.
Olukai shoes bring the comfort of walking barefoot on wet sand to any journey. Any moment can feel like you're stepping into the spirit of Hawaii.
What's this?
Sail over to Olukai.
Yeah,
Anywhere
they
comfort,
suck.
anywhere aloha.
Sometimes a cold gets in the way of a good night's sleep.
The Washington Wizards probably had a trade lined up last season with the Mavericks for Kuzma.
To help
that would have netted them 2 first-round picks, but Kuzma vetoed it. The fuck? Oh, the Atlanta Hawks are trading Cody Zeller in Houston's second-round pick to the Rockets.
Absolute nuclear trade in the NBA. What the hell happened?
Oh, it got deleted. It was a tweet and delete by Shams. Oh, never mind. It's just not showing up on my fucking computer. That's cool. Here we are.
Deadline day on the NBA Today starts now. Bob, you asked about difference makers that have been acquired at the trade.
Like, I don't. They're trading Cody Zeller in their second. Oh. So they're giving Cody Zeller to the Rockets and Houston's own second-round pick. For what? Why are they just trading all these seconds?
And then, of course, we have Marc Gasol, went north of the border. Grizzlies to the Raptors, helped anchor the Toronto defense on their way to Denver.
You know, shout out to Marc Gasol.
How about Aaron Gordon? Went from Orlando to Denver in 2021, was the key defensive piece for the Nuggets.
And 2 years later,
2 years later, that's right. I'm on Bob's side. I'm on
All right. Well, Andrew Wiggins was moved at the 2020.
2 years later.
Wolves to the Warriors. Was key in helping them win in 2022, as Bob knows well, and now he's on the move again in 2025. We still have just under 20 minutes, though, to see who could be
Like, what the hell did they trade?
these final precious minutes before
Nice.
the
So
trade
Houston just did
deadline.
fuck all.
Perk, is there one team that you think is just a move away, right this second from being in that championship conversation?
I do, and it's a team we don't talk about a lot, but they always making a lot of noise. They have a young superstar. They have an all-star NBA, all NBA caliber player, the Memphis Grizzlies. The Memphis Grizzlies are one move away from really looking. It seemed like, again, when I look at their team, I'm going back to their wing. You have John, you have
Dennis Schroeder will end up with the Pistons.
But you need
The fuck?
6'9" guy that could knock down the three, and I know they hard to find, but the Memphis Grizzlies, they'll
That's
move
interesting.
away.
And by the way, let's just clear something up. Perk,
There's no momentum on the Warriors and Bulls on the Vucevic trade. Damn. That sucks.
Listen,
okay, just
I
for
stop.
Dennis Scrotum will end up on the Pistons? What the fuck?
Off the ground like that. Bob made me like $42 million.
So is there a team that can acquire Irving now that moves away?
Listen, Memphis knows what he said because that's why they tried on Jimmy Butler. They tried on Kevin Durant. Problem is, this is what I hate saying, is like those guys said no.
That was kind of just news that just came out of Bob's mouth there about Memphis and Kevin Durant, but
Oh, not that one.
My point is that they like
Yeah,
guys.
Schroeder will end up with the Pistons. That's fucking hilarious. They sent his ass to Detroit. You talking about slavery, buddy? Yeah, there you go. Why is GTA 6 trending?
Memphis has been trying so hard. We have 20 minutes. Maybe they'll do a deal. They were trying to get Dorian Finney-Smith. They tried to get Cam Johnson. They tried to get Jimmy Butler. They had a trade construction that I think the Heat would have gone for Jimmy Butler. Jimmy said he didn't want him instead there. Bob says that they tried for Kevin Durant.
Well, hey, I mean, I heard.
It's like, take the earnings calls at fucking 4:30.
Grizzlies are certainly one of them.
What the fuck are they talking about?
Head away from your best friend Perk and back into the general manager business. Is there one team that you would walk into and say, hey, we're one move away right now?
Yeah, this is not going to be it. I'm going to do Wendy's little speech here. This is going to be a popular answer. I think Oklahoma City. And that's a sign of respect. I think if they get a Cam Johnson type player, because the only flaw for them, they only have one in my opinion.
That's crazy. Schroeder really got traded to the Pistons. That guy stinks.
A team that can shoot in the regular season and a team that can shoot in the playoffs. And so the one guy that I think is a stone cold shooter is Isaiah Joe. He's a stone cold shooter. Yes. Other than that guy right there, he's a scorer. He's not a shooter. And that's fine. He's MVP, meaning Shea Gilgeous.
That man went from Brooklyn to Golden State And the whole reason he went to Golden State is because that dude D'Anthony Melton tore his ACL or some shit. Now he's going to Detroit. Or that guy's just gonna say fuck the league and go overseas. Pull Nikola Mirotic. And just fuck it, going overseas.
So they did make a major acquisition today of a 7'1" center.
Yeah, they are getting Chet back.
Chet Holmgren. So that's their answer to that. But I will say this: I remember having a conversation with Masai Ujiri as he was.
Well, Stolars is playing tonight. Interesting.
And he said, "I'm sorry to bring that up." And he said, what I've learned is that even when you think you have a good team, you always need more. You can't believe you always need more, and that was what he talked about as he went and got Marc Gasol to add to Kawhi Leonard. I think what the Thunder believe is that their timeline is so long.
Yeah, but you know how that goes, right? Their timeline was huge when they lost to the Heat. Remember that team? They were supposed to be in the
well.
You remember that team? You know, Memphis had a timeline.
These guys remember that team.
Yeah.
You just don't bring up losing championships.
Okay.
You want to bring up to them.
And I think when you look at Cleveland, they knew that. Like, they know that they have a time frame, but they know they can actually win it now.
Do I have a filter on this mic?
We had already won 58 games before
No.
we went out and got
Good, fuck it. I don't want a filter.
last minute to add to the roster in the late addition of a Sam Cassell, right? Because you want to go into
Sam
the
Cassell
season, especially when you're making a title run with as much depth as you possibly can.
Yeah.
All 12 guys capable of getting me.
But this is really the aprons at work, and I know it's kind of a bummer to talk
What's
about.
going on in
aprons
Golden State?
deadline day, because that's enough, but
Oh, just
Thunder
the
have to pay all these
Pistons
guys.
thing.
They have to pay Shea. They have to pay Chet. They have to, they've already extended Alex Caruso.
That's right.
They got to pay Jalen Williams, and so it's got to be careful. They can't bring in a guy that totally, handcuffs them. So they have to balance
It
that.
wasn't that long ago that we were talking about
The
OKC
Pistons are planning on keeping him.
salary floor. Do you remember that? And now, all of a sudden, they are that team. I think about a week ago, well, less. As soon as the Lakers acquired Luka Doncic, that was sort of the conversation. Okay, maybe the Lakers are just a move away. And then they went out and got Mark Williams, a center. We've been asking for them to do that. Where do you see them and their run here now, Bob?
Yeah, their defense wasn't great with Anthony Davis. I think Anthony Davis is one of the best defenders in the league, at least top 5.
Yes.
And Mark Williams is as good as he's been as a young player. That rim protection, and you guys talk about it, Udonis, he is long and he is big, but he has...
Schroeder never played for Utah. This fucking graphic of him having the Shaq rainbow thing. He never played for Utah. It's a bunch of bullshit. You can't force that. Why don't you throw him in a purple Laker jersey and a yellow Warriors jersey or some shit? I forgot he played in OKC. The hell?
To create his own shot. So in a close game...
The Grizzlies reportedly made a call on Kevin Durant. That would be tough. The Grizzlies need a small forward. They do, because they're running like fucking... I don't even know who... They got young pieces, but they're not going to win a chip with that team. They're second round at best. They're not a conference finals team. You can't look at them and say, oh yeah, they're making the conference finals. You're telling me they're going to be 4 wins away from making the finals? Fuck no. They're maybe a second round team, max. But, I mean, they don't have a small forward. John Bain is solid, but they need a decent small forward, the Grizzlies.
Elbows, rotate, pull triggers, and everybody got to be...
Let me ask you this. Obviously, everybody loves Doncic's game, LeBron and Austin Reeves. Who's good? Whose usage... Who's going to suffer the most? Because they're all three.
Austin Reeves, guys. Austin Reeves,
and how much is it going to be? Is he going to be a spot shooter?
Yeah, yes. Okay.
That's not the best way to use it.
Luka at the top of the key. Austin Reeves spot up. Put LeBron in the dunker. So you go set the screen, Mark. I can coach that team.
Yeah.
Look, so here.
Gotcha, Jay.
This is the thing about Mark Williams. Do I think he have potential? Absolutely. Like, he provides the athleticism. But look,
I'd be very surprised if they push for a plan. Yeah, I think this trade for Ingram is like... It's not a trade for this year. I don't know why they don't... Masai Ujiri doesn't like to tank. That's his thing. 11 minutes to the deadline, by the way. Masai Ujiri doesn't like to tank. That's his, like... He's not about rebuilding. He's all about retooling, and he's done well with it. No, let me put it up a little more. Oh. A little more. Oh, fuck off. There we go. Yeah, this it's interesting. I don't know what's gonna happen. What if they get the fucking... Yeah, I got a bunch of random shit on this hoodie. Oh, what are you talking about, Bobby?
We're in there certainly with Mark Williams and then LeBron. And I know there's some concern with Austin Reeves and certainly Luka, but I had a general manager make this comment. Listen, the trade deadline is now the new free agency. If you're going to want to go out and get players, you're going to do it at the deadline. Free agents are not available, marquee free agents. And I think when you look at it, certainly from the Lakers' perspective here, the one concern, okay, shooting. You have enough shooting off your bench with your backcourt with Luka, Shake Milton, and certainly Gabe Vincent. Here's another thing. The picks don't matter. And I had another general manager tell me that the picks do not matter. If your goal is to go out and sign Luka this offseason, you're doing everything possible. 2031 doesn't matter to the Lakers. It means a lot to Charlotte. Doesn't mean a lot to the Lakers.
But that's what LeBron James and company have been saying for a little bit. And now with Luka here, all of a sudden, those moves are being made.
Let me think. Coach Haslam over here, he's got the Lakers offense. You like that starting line? Because there's not a lot of shooting. I'm not saying Luka can't shoot and LeBron can't shoot, but I know Vanderbilt.
There's a difference between guys that can shoot and shooters.
Playing two non-shooting bigs anymore. Not many. Nobody.
Well,
no, I'm just asking. Like,
you get Rui Hachimura. He's been knocking on the three pretty.
Okay, well.
One thing I will say is this. I've been watching J.J. Redick all season long, right? Because I've been wanting to see what the hell he's going to do. He's been coaching his ass off.
Really good.
The way what he has done, especially unlocking a lot of these players in that offensive sense, he's getting better defensively.
Yeah, what are the Jazz getting
He got a great
for Dennis Scrotum?
on his bench, and Scott Brooks, who I played under, who knows the defense in and out.
That's not bad though, because I think...
It's gonna be hard.
What the hell?
Don't nobody want to see him in a 7-game series. How far? I promise you that.
Where do you think they end up? I'm just asking.
I mean, to me, right now, their ceiling is the conference finals.
Okay.
And that's not a bad ceiling.
Right.
Well, the Wizards announced they've waived Reggie Jackson. Well, he's probably going back to Denver.
I wish all these idiots out there would stop with LeBron and Luka can't play alongside one another. That's an asinine thing.
I would say this to that point. I'm not going to call it an idiot.
That's fine.
I know, but look, I will say what I think they may be trying to say is, do they complement each other perfectly? I'm going to say I don't think they complement each other perfectly, and that's not a knock. But can they play together? Yeah. I mean, true. I think we played the same thing with Bron anyway. Yeah. I mean, the same thing with LeBron James anyway. That's right. The Ron and Ron, and they had to work it out, and they figured it out.
The same thing with Bron and Ron, though.
This was Luka on the court yesterday at Lakers practice for the first time. We, of course, are tracking. Will he make his debut Saturday? Potentially Monday?
Look about 260.
We're certainly keeping an eye on that. But my friends,
Look about 260. What the
we're
fuck?
just over 7 minutes away now from the trade deadline. We're really getting right down to it here. There's only a couple of minutes left.
7 minutes.
Teams. In these last couple of minutes, Bob, I mean, are you still on the phone at all?
One time I was playing basketball. The goal is to not be busy right now. That's what you work for. You're scrambling right now. Something's not great, or you're selling assets, or you got to get something done. So no,
So you're Tim Connolly. You're chilling. You're Denver. You're chilling. You're Calvin Booth. You're chilling.
No, I don't. I mean, who's chilling right now? I know this team has played not as well lately. Boston. They're hanging out. Yeah. In my opinion.
Yeah, for sure.
I think they're good.
They're good.
They're good. But otherwise, you got to work.
And honestly, I'm looking at Milwaukee, and you got Connaughton over there, and you got Bobby, and I know the fans love Bobby, but we talked about them might be in Eric Kuzma. If they make one more move, I'm seeing them in the East, and they could be there.
There is a little bit of maneuvering now that'll go in for buyout guys.
Yeah.
So there's been some teams.
Who do you think the biggest buyout candidate is?
Dennis Schroeder.
You think he's the best one? I mean, on the market.
Shooter just got traded again, by the way, while we were talking.
He's still on the move.
He's out
From
with
Utah?
Detroit Piston.
We still got 7
Man. I can't keep up.
Actually, something was interesting. Some people in the league thought that Lonzo Ball would hit the market.
Great.
That would have been
story.
a very aggressive guy tracked in the biomarker. He agreed to an extension yesterday, the day before. It's good for him.
Yeah.
He's off the market. So we'll see. But some teams like Milwaukee did make a deal today to clear a roster spot. Cleveland's deal cleared 2 roster spots at about $2 million under the tax line. You can see some teams that are contenders that are starting to make moves to open up the last phase of the transaction season, which is the buyout market.
Bob, you may not have been making calls when you were in that seat. Your team was at the top of the standings. I know our friend Bobby Marks at various points during his front office tenure, he was making calls.
Two quick things. When we traded Kevin Garnett to Minnesota in 2015, that's when KG had that no trade clause. I think we were using fax machines then. We actually had to fax Minnesota that Garnett was actually waiving his no trade clause. We got that in 3 minutes before the deadline. But real quick, regarding the buyout market, here's one name to keep an eye on: Ben Simmons.
Yes.
Brooklyn. Who's on that $40 million expiring contract. Keep an eye on Ben Simmons. The twist,
It's crazy that Ben Simmons is making 40 mil.
Oh!
Grizzlies are trading Marcus Smart and a pick to the Wizards in a multi-team trade. They'll send 2 second-round picks to Memphis. Memphis creates roster flexibility with the move.
That's a guy who will be on.
Marcus Smart to the Wizards, eh?
Up until this point.
Yeah, and for Ben Simmons, let's see. The buyout is not done as far as I know yet, but Cleveland and Houston are 2 situations for Ben Simmons.
Who improved the most?
Leave Houston alone.
Who improved the most?
Leave Houston. Don't come messing with the Rockets. They don't need that. They got a great cultural group.
Who improved the most?
Who are they picking up?
Oh, here we go. The Grizzlies, they're trading Marcus Smart
Oh, so what? That's what it was.
and a 2025 first-round pick to the Washington Wizards. Multi-team deal sends 2 second rounds to Memphis here.
So that's a trade that is a salary dump trade, which I know you may say, why are they dumping salary if they're competing this year? That is to get Marcus Smart off of their books after going into the future so that they can renegotiate and extend Jaren Jackson Jr.'s contract this summer. It's not exciting, Grizzlies fans, but you will be happy if you can get Jaren Jackson under contract this summer.
I'm not happy for Marcus.
Someone need to pick up Marcus Smart.
Well,
I don't think he'll stay there. No, he won't stay there. He won't stay there.
But Bob, you were asking a good and important
Oh.
question.
The Clippers are trading
In the last 4
Kevin
minutes,
Porter Jr. for MarJon Beauchamp. Thank fucking God Beauchamp is off the Bucks. That guy
This
stinks.
week has been shocking, so I'm not putting anything past these last couple of minutes here. You were asking, was there a team that you think did
Who changed your opinion of them the most? It's the Lakers because they were Anthony Davis, Luka. I mean, near term. I mean, this season. Who changed your mind the most?
Well, right now, it's the Lakers.
So you
I love the pickup with Mark Williams. This opens up everything for Luka. He is at his best with the vertical lob threat. This opens up everything. I love it.
Gentlemen, I'm hearing that we need to check in with our senior insider, Shams Charania. He has some breaking news out of Phoenix. Shams,
Oh.
what can you tell us?
Malika, the Phoenix Suns have informed all interested teams they are not moving Kevin Durant.
No shit.
Obviously, the Warriors started this all off.
The
with
fuck?
the pursuit of Kevin Durant last week. There was some level of an engagement, and several more teams called today. But the Suns made a trade today, traded away Yusuf Nurkic, brought in a couple potential role players. They want to see how this team looks for the second half of the season. Kevin Durant did not expect his name to be in any trade rumors. He has not requested a trade out of Phoenix this season, from my understanding, and was blindsided by even being involved in any conversation. I am also told there will be a full evaluation of this team if they are not able to turn it around by the offseason.
Shams, thank you so very much.
Damn.
So after all of those conversations, Kevin Durant.
They made Kevin Porter Jr. stinks.
Suns, we appreciate you stopping by once again. Bob, what is a full evaluation? What is that?
I don't know. I mean, first of all, like, forming a league with 1 minute. Shams is great at what he does. I'm sure he just heard that because we did breaking news. So
Sacramento Kings are acquiring Jake LaRavia, the guy that threw up the 0 about how many minutes he was going to get.
It's kind of like, okay, you know, so
I'm able to get a deal.
yeah,
That's what that means. That's what that means.
So if I call right now, I'm out. Yeah, I guess. I'm not listening anymore. Full evaluation, that's their big words, but every team's doing full evaluations. What makes this different is Kevin Durant's name was thrown out.
Yeah.
The world knows it. He knows it. He didn't ask for it. That makes you feel a certain way. And the team is going to play, and he loves basketball. Kevin's going to go play.
Ultimate Hooper Super.
And then at the end of the season,
Oh, Dennis Schroeder got pulled out of the showers to be told he's getting traded to Utah.
and if it didn't work,
Recently signed a lease in San Francisco. Now expected to stay.
That's the full
It was
evaluation.
such a rough couple of days for the Suns.
Oh, he signed a lease in San Francisco and expected to stay at Golden State, and now the Jazz don't want him. Now he's going to the Pistons.
Kevin Durant. Swap out Nurkic for Jonas Valanciunas, actually a guy who could help them right now and improve their team.
But how are they going to get Jimmy Butler without moving Bradley Beal?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Yeah, but really, even the idea of it though.
trade deadline's about to end. What buzzer-beating trades are we gonna get?
They were wrong. They believed they could do it, and they couldn't. And then they thought, okay, well maybe we can get KD. They couldn't. The Valanciunas trade passed. They couldn't. And now they're talking about full evaluations at the end of the season.
Yeah,
And now
fire sale in Phoenix. Bradley Beal's gonna be expiring.
3, 2, my friends, the 2025 NBA trade deadline, it has come and it has gone. I think we can all take a step back for just 1 second here and say, oh, this was a wild ride.
Yeah.
Who saw Luka Doncic being traded to the Los Angeles Lakers when this week began? AD being on his way to the Dallas Mavericks. De'Aaron Fox heading to San Antonio. And maybe somehow the most shocking of all in some ways was that now we are going to be having this conversation, to your point, for the next 6 months about what's going to happen with Kevin Durant, because his name was not even close to the tip of anybody's tongue a week and a half ago, and now there is going to be a full reevaluation for the rest of the season, and it's going to be an uphill battle for them.
They've also got a difficult schedule, a very difficult schedule coming up. Let's just see what happens.
The Kings are sending a second rounder to Memphis, plus Colby Jones and Alex Len to Washington to acquire Grizzlies' Jake LaRavia as part of the Marcus Smart trade. What? The Pacers are trading James Wiseman and cash to the Raptors. Motherfucker, he tore his ACL. He's out the whole rest of the year. The fuck? So we just picked up James Wiseman for a couple of bucks. What the fuck?
Have Bradley Beal feel as comfortable as you possibly can, right? Like, hey man, look, the trust is broken. How can you get through the rest of that meeting? Listen, conversation. All players. Just players. Conversation.
Okay, no coach. When you say the players, like,
I point at the coach's locker room and say he can't help us.
okay, that's interesting.
It's on us.
Yeah.
He can't help us. Everything that's got to be fixed with this team got to start in this locker room,
Right.
and it's got to start with me, him, and him, the other two guys.
And when do those meetings work, and when do they not work?
It always worked with me. Yeah, it always. Because if you ain't gonna listen, then it just might not be the place for you.
Yeah, so you were always on teams where they could hear that and they could.
And if you're a guy who's demanded that respect and brings it every day, your teammates will follow and they're gonna listen.
So they're not getting that.
Well, but the problem, this is the disappointing part about this whole situation. Again, we're not dealing with a young ball club. We're dealing with grown men, and guess what? Seasoned vets. The crazy thing you said is, who was the dog and the leader in Boston? Posey. And in Miami, it was me and Posey. Guess who's assistant coach in Phoenix?
Yeah.
James Posey.
Well, I will say this: the turnaround that Shams is talking about, they're going to try to do that against the backdrop of Phoenix having the hardest remaining schedule in the NBA. I do want to bring in my good sis, Shanae Ogumake, who is also here in our studios with our reporters here. How is the league digesting all of this, Shanae?
Well, to me, everything that you're saying from a player perspective, when it started honestly with
Yeah. The Golden State Warriors are done with trades. Look for them to be aggressive in the buyout market. James Wiseman and cash to the Raptors. So basically they're just getting a roster spot to prepare for the buyout market. I mean, I don't mind that for Masai. Yeah, I don't... Yeah. I think there's no other trades going on. It's over now. There's no trades happening after the deadline.
What happens the rest of the season? How does Mike Budenholzer
What's
feel
Marcus
about
Smart's
Rover?
contract
Kevin
looking like?
David Fizdale was pretty good at that. UT's the also
Is he on expiring?
But that's going to be the story of the second half for me.
And Mark, you're really close with players in the NBA. You build, personal relationships. How do you think this affects Kevin Durant's morale? Because he has been, in some ways, their top performer, averaging 27 points per game. Devin Booker is a consistent piece. But how important do you think it is for them to try to right this ship as the season moves on?
Well, Kevin definitely, if you want to know how he feels, just look at him.
Oh, so he's
He'll tell you. And I actually been told
expiring next season. Man, they really got Brogdon and Marcus Smart just dying in fucking Washington. Brogdon didn't get traded again because he's injury prone.
Finish his career, finish his legacy. If you look at Kevin's career, to me, with the Warriors is where obviously he had the most success. He won a championship there, right? Things are
Won 2 championships, dummy.
Does he ever get his jersey retired there? Does he want to? Does he want to fix it there? Brooklyn, Phoenix, what is it gonna be?
Yeah, KD's getting traded this offseason unless they make like the conference finals or some shit. That dude KD is gone.
His legacy with the Warriors.
There's no way in hell KD is.
And I feel like
Yeah.
if he would have came back this time instead of the
And then now I'll probably bring up Booker unless you get someone decent for Booker, not decent for Booker, but to pair with him. I don't know.
Like they have welcomed him back every single time. I know it didn't happen until just recently, but I think you're right. That legacy question is an interesting
Wonder
one.
Ben Simmons is definitely getting bought out.
When we think about Kevin Durant, his legacy, there's some criticisms that are unfair, unjust. He made a decision that was very controversial, leaving Oklahoma City, going to Golden State, then going to Brooklyn to have that experience, and then now he's in Phoenix. I did sentimentally think that going to Golden State in this dire time of need would have been intriguing, but at the end of the day, he's the one who wants to determine his legacy, and I think those 4 stops, he probably looked at Phoenix and said, hey, this is where I envision my future being, and we've seen things change on a dime when it comes to the deadline.
How unhappy he was there. His last season there, he was miserable. And sometimes you don't want to revisit chapters.
And sometimes Draymond have never quite gotten right there. Sometimes that lingers.
I wonder what Bob's thinking.
Well, good thing he's like 20 feet away from us. Go to you, back to you, Malika.
Well, today, Miles Turner, I think, speaks for many when he says, you know what, I'm a survivor here.
Miles Turner, you're not getting traded because they want too much for you.
I don't think there was any chance they were trading him. They want to re-sign him this summer.
We dissect every aspect of that move after this. Sorry, Warriors fans.
And the Warriors got Butler. How fucking upset could they be? Club option for next season. It's a very affordable depth piece if he can recover. Raptors have no bigs under contract other than Pirtle. Yeah, we don't have a backup big. Unless we're playing Orlando Robinson. The Warriors made another run at Vucevic at trade deadline, but trade talks fizzled as the team cannot agree on a trade construction. And they're probably going to lose Vucevic for nothing. You could have got a first round fucking pick. I don't know what they think Vucevic is. The Nuggets made no moves during the trade deadline. Yep. Because they're down and they traded all their picks. The Aaron Gordon trade should have been the only trade you trade all these picks for. But, well, the Mavericks were aggressive in trying to get KD. No shit. Is this updated now? No. Alright, well, let's look at the sports I have it here. Oh. I had no clue. Interesting. Turn this down. Where are we? Let's just look at this. PC screen. Alrighty. So, Dennis Schroeder got traded for Kenyon Martin Jr., KJ Martin, Josh Richardson, a 2028 second. Yeah, the Pistons need another ball handler, from what I've been told. Dudes have said, like, Cade's their only ball handler, and I mean, Ivy just got injured. Hawks continue to ship out players, this time sending him to the Rockets for their own second. He has yet to appear in a game this season. Bogey. Yeah, this trade makes no sense to me. The Hawks traded Bogdanovich, Zeller, and 4 second-rounders for Terrence Mann, Bones Highland, and we don't know. What the hell? Bogey's better than Terrence Mann and Bones Highland. Why are you trading picks? Yeah, this was the craziest trade deadline. And it all started with Luka getting traded for AD, which will be interesting to see how that works out. The Lakers finally realized, you know what, fuck it, we're done being mediocre with LeBron and AD and not really going in any direction. We're going downhill. Let's trade for Luka. Yeah, this trade for the Cavs, great trade. You have DeAndre Hunter starting now, so it'll be Garland, Mitchell, Hunter, Mobley, Allen. Great starting five. You traded away Karis LeVert, who's kind of mid. He's like 30 years old. Niang, who's just this fat bastard that shoots threes. 3 seconds and 2 pick swaps. Are these first round pick swaps, or are they second round pick swaps? Trae Young's future in Atlanta is becoming murky. Yeah, no shit. They're just trading everyone. They're selling. Trae Young's gone. I wonder where he's gonna go. Trae Young's out of here. Not the Spurs. What team would Trae Young go to that has a lot of assets? I don't even know where Trae Young would go. Miami? I don't know. They traded Nurkic in a first-round pick. It was one of those 3 picks that they traded. Yeah, because they traded one of their like later picks in like 2030. It might be down here. Yeah. They traded their 2031 unprotected first for 3 firsts because they have less value than the 1 first, but this allowed them to be able to trade multiple times now or some shit. Where's Drew Eubanks? Yeah, Clippers. Not a bad backup. And now, where are we? They used one of those picks in that trade to get Cody Martin, who's a mid-forward, nowhere near as good as his brother was, and they think he's going to be average fucking Matt Abishibaba move. Miocic, I mean, this guy was on the Thunder or some shit, I don't know. In a second, after dealing away Nick Richards and Mark Williams, which I understand Nick Richards, but Mark Williams trade is just weird. They needed to get a center. Yep. Shed close to $3 million salary, not bad. Baldwin and cash for we don't even know. Yeah. PJ Tucker's probably going to be a buyout. I don't think he'll just buy the fucking poor guy out. So we got a second in cash for, I mean, Davion Mitchell. I love him, but we would have 3 fucking point guards that could, in all honesty, all start next year. And Quickly, who we've locked up for like 5 years. Shed, who's locked up for a few more years because we drafted him. We have team options and stuff. And then we'd have to re-sign Davion Mitchell. Plus, re-signing Davion Mitchell after we're going to eventually extend Brandon Ingram. So, yeah, it didn't really make sense to keep him. And apparently he's fallen out of the lineup. I don't know how true that is. We can look at his stats. Davion Mitchell. Fuck it, go to ESPN. See all of his recent games here. February. He played 1 game. Played 18 minutes. Yeah, he was playing a lot of minutes, like 27, 30, 25. And he played 18. 33% from the field, 37, 37, 1 of 4, 1 of 4. 10 points, 10 points. But his defense is immaculate. That's why we like him. He's not a point scorer, really. What's he doing shooting-wise? Let's go to... No, not bio. I want stats. What's he shooting this year? 36% from 3. That's not bad. Not bad at all for Davion Mitchell. What's his field goal percentage? 43. I mean, yeah. Can't really shoot a free throw. 6 points. This is a good pickup for the Heat. I don't know what the hell we're thinking with our team other than it's like us trading Schroeder last year for Dinwiddie and then waiving him. Because, I mean, we had to re-sign Quickly. So it's a money move, really. We're shedding cap. Because, can I see his contract? Let's go back. Boom. Yeah. Jeez, we're lagging fucking crazy here. Stream crashing? Nope. Yeah, we don't give a fuck about the Super Bowl this year. Sport Track's broken. That's nice. Is it gonna work? Yeah, it's their website. Their website's cooked. What's this do? Hide. Show. I don't know what the hell I just did. Think still working? Good. Yeah, their website's broken. Davion Mitchell contract. Hoops hype. Are you working? Yeah. Perfect. For next year, what is this? A qualifying... Oh, yeah, he's RFA. So, he has an $8 million offer next season. What are we looking at here? Damn, Phoenix has the highest payroll. Can I sort by lowest? No. Where's Miami? You're 10th. Is he on the roster? Yeah. Because Duncan Robinson, does he have a player option or is that a team option? What's the blue shit? Is that a team? Fuck, he has a player option. Oh my god. Wiggins player option. Bam. Kalel Ware, he's going to be there. Kevin Love's there next year. Jovic, who's been decent. I don't even know. Can they resign him? Like, what are they? I don't know. I don't know the salary cap thing and how much they can get back. What's Kenny talking about? Let me, oh, they have 6 point guards on the team. Nice. Where is Kentrell? What's he yapping about?
This year, I can't let this team break me for 3 trade deadlines in a row. So here's the video.
The fuck?
I want to make a formal apology to Gar Foreman and John Paxton. Yeah. Because at least when they ran the team, they was in the trenches. I ain't love the moves they were doing, but damn it, they were doing moves. These guys made it their priority to get off Zach Levine and they did that. I got no gripes.
The Wizards are sending Marvin Bagley to the Grizzlies as part of the deal. Johnny Davis also sent to Memphis.
I already know how I feel about that one. But the rest of the trade deadline is just trying to find a way for Vooch to go to the Warriors. Cool. They're not paying Jonathan Kuminga. They're not giving you Jonathan Kuminga. So what do we do next? Right? Because though Vucevic is playing great basketball and probably should be traded for something, we still have 7 point guards on the roster. 7. And they just like, yeah, cool. Before last game, when Modest Buzelis jumped in the lineup, we were running 4 point guards and Vucevic is our starting 5. That's gotta be the recipe for success for any team, right? This is malpractice, bro. And when you think about the owner just not really giving a fuck, we just have to sit here and let him just do nothing every single year and go to the podium and say, we took calls, we made calls. That doesn't mean anything anymore. We gave you the benefit of the doubt for 1 year, then 2 years. Last year we lost all our patience. So where are we at now? Where are we at now?
Poor Kenny. Oh, what the fuck? Get all this shit off my screen. What the fuck? Alright, I'll refresh this one more time. It won't let me scroll. There we go. Yeah. Crazy deadline. Crazy deadline for sure. Why did they have to give up a first-round pick this? I mean, their pick's not going to be good this year. They gave up a pick this year for him. Oh, I still have this shit muted.
We had thought that it was going to be Jimmy Butler that was going to be sort of the trade at the deadline, and then all of a sudden Luka Doncic popped up. Of course, Jimmy was still on the move. He ended up with the Golden State Warriors. More from Bob Myers on Golden State's new move after this.
Now I'm in my 50s.
Shut up. Yeah, let's look at fucking Twitter, I guess. Twitter. Yeah, this was a crazy deadline. Named this defensive duo. It's Marcus Smart and Bilal Coulibaly. Doing all that just to fucking lose. Here, let me do this so you can actually see what I'm talking about. Yeah, the Luka AD trade, the fucking Fox to the Spurs, and Levine to the Kings trade. Yo, that Kings team is so fucking excruciatingly mid. It is. Butler to the Heat. Basically, you traded Butler for Wiggins in a first-round pick, which isn't bad at all. You didn't have to trade Kuminga or Moody or anything, and then this Kuzma trade for Middleton. Middleton sucks. You can't stay healthy. You want to chip with him. Whatever. You don't want to keep paying the guy. He's probably... Does he expire? Where are the Bucks? Where's Milwaukee? Oh, I went to I need Washington, actually, because he's no longer there. Is Washington at the very bottom? Washington. He has a, what is this, a team option? I want to see this shit. There's a player option for next season. He's probably going to accept it, in all honesty. It's going to be like one of those John Wall things where they're going to accept it, take the money, and then get bought out. That's probably what's going to happen. Oh, Chuma Okeke is getting signed to a 10-day. Nice. And then Jordan Poole, Brogdon's expiring. He's going to free agency. Bagley's expiring. He just got traded to the Grizzlies. I wonder how that's going to work out. Marcus Smart, Colby Jones, Alex Len, a 2025 first to the Wizards. The Kings get Jake LaRavia, and the Grizzlies get Marvin Bagley, Johnny Davis, and a 2028 second. Interesting. Weird. And then Corey Kispert, I don't know why no one's trading for him. This is a dirt cheap fucking contract, and the dude is actually fucking decent. What's NBA 2K? They show his ratings? 74, 77, yeah. Rumors. Any rumors from him? Nothing. I don't know why no one trades for Corey Kispert. It's, how do you spell his fucking name? Like that? Yeah, Corey Kispert. Corey Perry.
Wherever that may be. Suspended Jimmy Butler definitely. Can you get your joy back here on the court? Probably not.
And now Jimmy Butler.
Ugh, he's not shooting well against Cleveland. They're probably clamping the shit out of him. Regular season, 35% from threes. A career 38% from three. Shooter. I don't know why no one trades for Corey Kispert. Is he horrible at defense? Like, even the Lakers, if you trade fucking someone, I don't know. Lakers need shooters. I mean, every team really needs a shooter, but Lakers have, like, none now. You traded one of your young, good shooters for a fucking... a big, which you needed. Young Miss Suck. What a name. Any other trades? What could these motherfuckers be asking for? Take the expiring contracts in 2 seconds to call it. Why the fuck? What are we doing? Oh, why do I sports franchise? We can go on the press conference and say he likes where we're at. Fuck him. Damn, Kenny is pissed at the Bullets, rightfully so. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. They could have got at least the Levine trade a while back. You needed like a few picks. You need to give up assets in order to get them off your team. I don't know what they got back. Like, oh, they didn't even trade Kevin Huerter or any of those dudes, so they're on the team. Trey Jones, Kevin Huerter, and Zach Collins. They didn't trade any of those dudes. I don't know if Kevin Huerter... I think he's playing pretty shit this year. I'm not going to check Kevin Huerter's stats. Yeah, this dude Kenny's pissed. Updating trade, show more. Yeah, Johnny Davis was drafted 5th overall. That guy stinks. Like, what the fuck does he even do? He's out the league in a few years. How does Johnny Davis have a contract and Markelle Fultz doesn't? Chuma Okeke. Teams that did make a move: Timberwolves, Nuggets, Magic, and Blazers. Yeah, I mean, what the fuck can... The Timberwolves can't really do shit because all their money's locked up. Nuggets, they don't have any assets. the Magic. I don't think you want to trade anyone unless it's like, I don't know who the fuck the Magic would even trade. And then Trailblazers, Jeremy Grant, but like the only dude you could trade Jeremy Grant for, because he's got a fucking big contract. Salaries, teams. Portland Trailblazers. Oh yeah, because they're paying him a good amount. He's getting paid all fucking 34 mil, and he's a 36. That contract sucks. I don't even think anyone's gonna want to trade for the guy. Eric Bledsoe he's getting paid. Is he playing? No way, I don't think Eric Bledsoe's not in the fucking league. Yeah, they probably just bought him out. Bryce McGowan's. Chris Murray, Delano Banton, Jabari Walker, Matisse Thybulle's on that's a player option. What's team option, the red shit? Scoot Henderson, who's actually been half decent this year, finally. DeAndre Ayton, making the most on their team. He expires after next season. I know he's been half decent, but I mean, you got Klingon on your team, and Rob Williams. Has he even fucking played this year? NBA where is he? Portland. Like, has he even played this year? I don't know why it says 4th in Northwest Division. It's not 2002. Divisional shit does not matter. Rob Williams. Has he played this year? Oh, he has. He has played this year. Can I see his recent games? Game log? No, he played in the NBA Cup. 25 minutes. What's this bitch Malika talking about?
This is who's coming in, and that is how some of those players found out.
How many minutes is he averaging? 17 minutes. Averaging 6 and 6. 1.7 blocks. Like, he's a solid big. He's 6'9" though. That's the thing. He's like Siakam height. I mean, Bam's 6'9", isn't he? Isn't Bam 6'9"? Yeah, Bam's 6'9" as well, so thing is, the shorter they are, chances are they're better when it comes to perimeter defense. So, yeah. But they've been on a 5-game win streak, though. Like, they've been the best. They have, like, the best win streak in the West or some shit. They've been doing well. Are they going to make the play-in? They're not making the fucking playoffs. They're not becoming one of the best teams because they've sucked for so long. But are they going to make the play-in? They're, what, 3.5 games out? And the Suns, they just traded Nurkic. They got some decent role players. Golden State got Butler, so they're probably going to move up. Lakers are the 5th seed. I had no clue. I knew they were in the play-in. Mavericks might honestly drop to like 10, but I wonder where Golden State's going to come in. Phoenix probably going to fall out, in all honesty, because this locker room sucks. They didn't make any good trades. KD was in trade rumors, so obviously they don't want him because they listen to offers. It's just negative. Phoenix is out. Golden State's going to move in. Probably like 7-8 seed. Minnesota's probably going to fall down. The Kings, yeah, they're probably going to fall down too. They're 5-5 in their last 10, so that hot streak they had after hiring Doug Christie. Well, not hiring, but firing Mike Brown and making Doug Christie their interim head coach. So, I guess. Well, yeah, there was fucking... How many All-Stars? 6 All-Stars got traded for each other? That's crazy. Levine, Fox, Wiggins, Butler, AD, and Luka. Wow. Crazy deadline. Let's just go to the trade tracker, I guess. Can I see trade tracker, trade machine? No. Breaking down deadline deals. I don't care. Can I just see the trade tracker? Oh, I have my fantasy team I haven't fucking touched in like 2 years. Trade tracker. Beauchamp for Porter Jr. Porter Jr. is a better player than Beauchamp. Beauchamp is just younger, and I don't know. I don't even know what the fuck Beauchamp even does. He's probably gonna be out the league soon, unfortunately. Bagley and Davis in 2 seconds. For Marcus Smart in a first. Okay, that's not too bad. Bagley's probably going to be their backup now. Oh, so the Rockets are in this deal somehow. So the Hawks get nothing in exchange for Cody Zeller. They just gave him Cody Zeller in a second to get him off their team. Don't they have to get something back? Obviously, the DeAndre Hunter trade. Now you got DeAndre Hunter and Okoro as your starting and backup small forwards that are both really good defensively. Davion, PJ, yeah. So, let's see. This trade's finished now. 4-team deal. So, Golden State traded Wiggins, Anderson, that first-round pick. Dennis Schroeder. Oh, Josh Richardson's on here twice. And they trade anything else? No. They basically trade, because Anderson's been out the rotation. Schroeder stinks. So, they really only trade, like, was Lindy Waters on the Warriors? Yes, he was. I had no clue. Lindy Waters, Josh Richardson, and Scrotum. The Heat, and then they traded PJ in a second and cash for Davion, which isn't bad. I wonder if they're going to... I mean, Kyle Anderson's a vet, right? So he doesn't even have a thing to click on. Apparently it doesn't exist. Then I guess it's not bad because Wiggins... If he can get back to his all-star form, I mean, he's a solid defender. From what I've heard, he's a little bit better than Butler, just based on, like, because Butler's a little older and whatever. But Butler's still a good defender. It's not a bad trade. You got a wing player back. The Warriors, they didn't even have to give up Kuminga. I said this earlier. Kuminga, Moody, Pajemski, or Jackson Davis. You didn't get any of your 4 young guys. I mean, Moody stinks. They should trade him. They should have traded him at the draft. But, yeah. You got to extend Kuminga. I don't know how they're going to do that. So, they're probably just going to have to do a sign and trade or some bullshit. So, yeah. Anywho, I think I'm gonna call it there. This is fun. Raptors made some good moves. I'll admit that. They made some okay moves. Once again, we are in big man trouble. We don't have a backup big other than some shitty guy, Orlando Robinson. I don't even think Bruno Fernando's on the team anymore. I don't know. Because we traded our backup center for a small forward. Oh, Lonnie Walker can get signed at some point, I guess. Bruce Brown's going to probably be a buyout candidate. Wonder how that's going to work. Yeah. But yeah, we'll call it there. What's auto stop? I have no clue as a thing. Might be on later to do the LA Kings franchise thing. We'll see. If not later tonight and tomorrow. But I said fuck it. I'm gonna stream the the deadline. And sure enough, here we are. All right. Take care. Goodbye.